About a year ago, I got laid off from my job during the pandemic, and I kind of found myself contemplating my next career choice. So I got certified as a nutritionist, which is something I had always wanted to do in the future. I just decided to get the ball rolling with all the time that I had on my hands, and was doing that on the side and really felt fulfilled in that work, but couldn't see how it could actually be a lifestyle for me. But during that season, I still felt a little bit unclear about God's vision. So I was trying to knock on all these closed doors. I was fighting to get a full-time job. I had this ideal vision of what structure meant to me, and structure equated to a 9-to-5 and being within a corporate company. I got to a point where I realized God really truly was structure in its fullest form. It was so clear to me that He was closing all these doors for the kind of ideal job that I wanted. I was refusing to accept that God was giving me His work just because it looked very unconventional and very countercultural from my idea of what a job would look like. In my prayer life, I got obsessed with praying for clarity, so I shifted to praying for what would glorify God and what would bring glory to His kingdom and the work that He wanted me to partner with. Where I felt like I should be doing a million other things, I chose to pray instead and sit in the presence of God. Even though it felt so unnatural for me, I found that time to be the most fulfilling, and the growth that I've experienced spiritually, I wouldn't trade it for anything. When I stopped trying to rationalize what was God's plan for my life was, I realized He's given me this good thing to steward, and I had to ask myself where I was being stubborn and where God was very clearly watering seeds in my life. And then I also found myself starting to work alongside Rachel Snyder. I started partnering with her and doing her dinners, and she would hire me. Kind of felt like I was the perfect counterpart to make it into a business, and I was enjoying the hospitality aspect of it, the food aspect of it. I found confirmation from the Lord when I realized He was bringing us business left and right. Things were flourishing. He was multiplying our efforts. There was so much work to be done. The Lord completely dismantled my idea of structure. Faith truly wasn't passive, and it required a lot of diligence. And so that's what I was pressing into daily through reading the scriptures, through prayer, and through asking Him to reveal things to me that were deeply rooted in my heart. And then when I released that, I felt so much grace and freedom to just be content with my current situation, and now actually feel like so joyful to be where I am and to be doing the work that God has allowed me to partner in with Him. I'm actually in a place where I can feel satisfied and at peace and can be living and thriving, because I feel like I'm no longer striving towards something, but I'm actually in a season where I'm literally abiding with the Lord.